My name is Tara McGinnis. I'm the Executive Director of the Center for American Progress Action, and it's my honor to be here this morning. I really want to thank Pastor Connolly, and it seems very appropriate to be in a house of worship with doctors and judges. These are the folks in our communities who confront in an intimate and powerful way what happens when violence ravages through a community. It's the doctors that serve people and have to take care of the bodies of young children and see grieving mothers. It's the pastors and lay people that have to comfort the families whose lives will never be the same. And as the judge articulated, these are the faces of how our communities encounter the devastation that's happening on a daily basis for the law enforcement officials and for the families of perpetrators and victims. I'm delighted I work for a think tank based in Washington, D.C. We are among the voices that are trying to articulate policies that will change the way our communities work. Today, across the country, we are releasing this report. There are copies in the back. This is a 50-state report. And although there are many numbers and statistics in the report, this is fundamentally about how weak gun laws lead to more violence in our communities. We're not here today to talk about the report. This isn't really about numbers, as has been discussed. This is about our families, about our moms, our dads, our police officers, our sisters, and our brothers, who are demonstrated by many new analysis like this to have to encounter more harm, more pain, and more hurt than other families. This is personal. I just want to highlight a few statistics about Louisiana that puts this, these numbers into scale. Every day in communities across the country, people are affected by gun violence. In Louisiana, gun violence kills more than one person every single day. And while I was coming over here in the taxi, I got a news alert about another young person in New Orleans who's been killed by gun violence. Mothers and fathers lose their children, sisters lose brothers and sisters. This 50-state report demonstrates, unfortunately, that there is an intense correlation between states with very weak gun laws and states with very high gun violence. We have ranked all 50 states in the country, and Louisiana is among the most violent states for gun violence. It is number 1. To put this in perspective, consider that 12 states have a homicide rate of less than 2 homicides annually for 100,000 people. Louisiana has close to 10. That's looking at the statistics over the past 10 years. Louisiana has lost 4,519 people. That is more than 1,000 more than those killed in combat in Iraq during this time. So I shared this new report today. We've designed it so that people like you can take this out into your community, can advocate. You have 2 senators who could be a voice, standing with the 85% of Louisianans who, according to a new survey, believe we should have comprehensive background checks. I hope you'll use these facts to help to advocate for gun violence prevention laws that make sense, that allow our law enforcement officials to do their jobs, and I'm happy to answer more questions about this report. Thank you.